YouTube, how you guys doing? Today we're gonna go over data tools. How I got into data. Well, I wanted to first off because I know there's money in it. But a DirecTV customer asked me if I could move their AT&T router years ago, and I didn't have the tools or to know how to do it, so I had to say no. So I decided then to learn how to do it and buy the tools, and now I can offer the service to customers and make money. All the tools will pay for themselves over and over and over again, guys. Here we go. What I use for data work, I'll just go real quick. You're gonna need a screwdriver. I use my impact. If any kind of work, handyman, you need an impact. Get it. Pliers, I have multiples of everything. So diagonal cutters. These can cut. These can strip. Key pliers. You never know when you're gonna need them. Screwdriver. This is actually 11 and 1. You know what a screwdriver is for, guys. 40 RJ45 and RJ11 compression tool. This is the easy version with the pass-through connector, and this is the regular RJ45 RJ11 connector compression tool. I have doubles, so this one will do the regular version as well as the easy, but this one will not do the easy connectors. Just in case if I misplace it, then I have this one. Vice versa, you're gonna need those. That's one of the bare minimum tools you're going to need. Everything else you can kind of get away with, a screwdriver unless a screw gun, vice versa, but you're going to need a compression tool. Strippers, just for cutting, I keep them with me. You never really, if you need it, you have it. So, a miniature screwdriver, a precision screwdriver. This one's the Klein version, 32581, and this is actually has the, see if I can take it out. It's got reversible for, it's got a couple actually. Let me see if I can take this out. Hold on. There we go. So one-handed here. So you can see it's got very fine precision, and then you got a little larger. I like it because then I don't have to carry a whole, I don't have to carry two separate ones. I can just do the one. I will say some people have said that these kind of tend to fall out after over a little bit of time, so we'll see, but mine stays put. These are just some small needle nose, plus it has a cutter and the compression for the butt connectors I'll get to in a second. That's the only reason why I keep this with me. Diagonal cutters. So these ones I always carry with me. They're small. They can cut. As far as category 5 and 6 cable, and these are perfect for fine. Anything larger, even with coax, I'd use my Klein larger versions. Some scissors. You can use data scissors or regular scissors. I have data and regular scissors, but here's the regular ones, just for stripping back cable. And I will say I use the compression tool. You can see the little circle right there, and you just mar the outside sheathing, and you can get to the pairs really easy. Marker for marking cable to pull. You're gonna need something to carry your tools in. It doesn't have to be this extensive. Just something to carry your bare minimum. And I did skip over my compression tool, or my punch down tool. Sorry. This has got the 66 block on it right now, but you're gonna need this if you want to punch down anything. Some version of this. This is the Klein version. But you will need some sort of punch down tool for doing data work, and a pick just to get inside those 66 whatever blocks, to get those little pairs out where you need them to go. You're gonna need something like that. As far as I also carry pens and markers with me as well, multiples, because if you have one you really have none. So two's one, one's none kind of thing. I use white tape with data just because most of the time I'm running black data cable, and to mark them you're gonna have to put a little tape on it, and then you can mark the tape. Just because black hides well in commercial ceilings and stuff if they're not actually covered, if they're not drywall or drop ceiling ceilings are usually spray painted black. If they're not, then you buy the cable that's best matches. That way you don't have their cable stick out, or their Cat5, Cat6 stick out. Just bits, any kind of just miscellaneous, because you never know what you're going to run into. But you keep the these are all quarter-inch hex, so they can fit in my impact. But you do have you can fit. You drill a hole if you need to run one single Cat5 cable somewhere, Cat6 cable. You got just a small bit, but anything larger, then you're going to use larger bits, which I have too. These are all just extensions if I need them to get into anything. Security extensions to getting into anything you need to secure, which with me, I'll just tell you, security cameras. These are all security bits. So with security cameras, you're going to need a security bit. So this is a Klein version. They make any kind. You can get really cheap ones. I think they make them for like $10. These are Klein, so they're obviously probably triple the price. I have my VDV map tester, testing cables, testing lines, making sure your pairs aren't crossed. So you attach them. So that's what I use with this as well. And of course, 45 connectors. Those are the regular ones, not the easy connectors, regular ones. RJ11 for phone. I don't use that many. I don't have to make many of those, but when you need them, you need them. And then these are all just butt connectors to connect pairs together if you need to. Try not to. Sometimes stuff happens and you get a patched up, or customers asking to do something real easy. Then I can just connect them real quick. They have their signal back. Now there's going to be loss, but it is what it is. And then finally, everybody should have a tone and probe tester with leads. This is invaluable. This is almost a. You don't need this tool to make a Cat5 cable, but if you're going to do any kind of data work, any kind of tone and probe, you're going to need it. It's a must-have. That, some crimpers, punch down tool, some sort of cutter, whether it be scissors. I mean, those are going to be what you're going to need for data, but everything else makes your job in your life just a lot easier. So like I said, there's multiple versions. This is a Fluke. They're expensive. They're probably about $100 or so, but you can find lines, you can tone them out. I mean, it's invaluable. I don't know how else to tell you that. Not only you don't have to use it for data, you can use it for a lot of other things as well, but for data work, phone work, invaluable. So if you guys like the video, hit like, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.